karma.
How is that karma?
Because for how long did women have to just sit there and take it because they had no rights? How long was a man able to spiritually abuse women, financially abuse women, and then come home and matter of fact, raping their own wife wasn't even a thing back in the day. Domestic DV wasn't even a thing. That just became a law recently, like probably what 60, 70 years ago, right? So
Yes.
it was a long time. So when you talk about really a lot of that, I don't necessarily in totality disagree with, but now that women have rights, why wouldn't they be more
Yes.
grateful to try to fight for a higher education? To not
Because
depend on a man, to not be so focused on a man. That's what the fuck they supposed to do.
And y'all don't want us to be dependent on your finances. So how are we going to do that
it's
without
not.
getting our own? We have to get our own to take care of ourselves so that you respect our self-value in the first place, to respect our self-worth in the first place. You won't respect me if I'm just, minding my business, dressing how I dress. But I'm
But then
broke.
also that it was men who created the freaking INDEPENDENT narrative. This is what's so
I
with
get
a lot of you
I get
women.
That's
that.
a
She got her
fact.
own car. She got her
Let me give
own
you a
house.
perspective, though.
He
Let me
drives
give
her
you
car. She a
let me
bad
give you
boy.
another. Let me give you a perspective. I'm gonna say this: us being men, we didn't choose to be men. These are our circumstances that we're born into. So you can't put that on just men. I didn't choose to be a man.
Wait. What did I put on men? What did I put on
Listen.
men?
You said men created this thing that women are going through. Men are born into
Yes,
this.
they did, bro, fam. Men in general did create the way that women live their lives.
So
Are you going to sit here and tell me contextually, historically, that men did not create the standard on how women made or how women operated and moved?
And we also used
listen,
to treat them like second class citizens.
listen. Listen on just a biological level, right? Just a biological level.
Oh Lord.
The way that men and women, the just the what's the word I'm looking for? The ratio between the man and the woman is based on natural boundaries that we have. Men are stronger than women, right? Right? Can we all agree
Yeah,
that?
yeah,
Agree with that?
most
In the
cases,
past, and
men are
listen,
stronger than
in
women.
most
Yes.
cases, right? In the past, right? In the
Yes.
past, a man has to be able to bend the will of Mother Nature. That's so for it makes us stronger than them, right? So their position is to
What are you
carry the
saying?
child.
My
Listen,
nigga,
it's what it,
hey, please, bro, hold on, wait a minute. You're not a hotep nigga, right?
No, I'm not a whole. I don't believe in that. I'm just. This is just human nature. Everything that man does is because to be efficient. It was efficient for us to be at the head of the society because we're stronger. We built a society from the
But
ground
you're
up.
also
I didn't choose
before.
that. Listen. I
But
didn't
you're also
choose for us to have that. I didn't choose that for myself. When I was born, it slapped me on my butt, and I had genitals, male
who
genitals.
slapped you on your butt? Men did,
The
right?
doctor, listen, the doctor slapped me. I opened my eyes as soon as I can comprehend the world around me. I was a man. I felt certain things that my father didn't teach me necessarily, but they were innate in me. So you cannot put those things on men. And plus, we're all just trying as
Yes I
human
can.
beings. No, you
Yes I
can't.
can.
That's like
I can put
you
most things
can't.
on. Yes,
This is not
I'm
heaven.
gonna tell you
This is
how.
not heaven.
I'm gonna tell you
This is
how.
not heaven.
I'm gonna tell
This is
you
the
how.
earth.
Let
This is
me.
not heaven.
I'm gonna tell you how I could put most things on men, because the moment you establish that you are the leader, the protector, and provider as a man, everything
But
comes
a
back.
man didn't choose that for himself,
You
though.
have
A
to
man did not
accept
choose that for himself,
everything
though.
that come back down on you
But
because
a
you
man,
established it
a
and you made it that
man,
way.
a
You don't.
man
You
did not
can't.
choose that for
A
himself.
freaking general can't complain about a loss. It come back to him. You can't blame the soldiers. Your plan was trash. A
Yeah, you
leader
are
does
you
not
are right.
blame
You're right.
everything
But you're
else.
blaming the soldiers, though. You're blaming the soldiers who
I'm
built this.
saying the
You're
leader.
blaming the soldiers who
The
built the
leader
society that we're living
takes
in.
majority of the smoke every single time. The moment you establish yourself as the leader, bro,
But
you
I'm
take
not. I'm
majority
not.
of the heat.
Listen. I'm
Hey,
not
Shannon,
running
I'm gonna
from
come
the
back. I gotta
smoke.
get back to work.
That's a bet.
Listen. I'm not running from the smoke. What I'm saying is that in moving our society forward, we're not perfect. We're better than we were 10 years ago. We're better than we were 20 years ago. But you have to understand that what's going on is that men and women, especially women, you're internalizing the history of the humanity. You cannot internalize the history. You have to look at it through an analytical lens and understand why these things are the way they are. You
Bugs.
can't just be.
Well, I just said.
Could I give you a perspective?
Wait a minute, Mocha. I'm sorry. Just give me one second. Jumbo, go ahead and intervene, bro. And let an intelligent brother speak.
Man, I got lost somewhere, but I'll try and bring it back. So let me ask you a question. A moment ago, Shannon, I think you brought up the point that people think average man can't afford to date or take care of average woman, right?
Yeah.
Or their needs.
No, I was saying like as a traditional man, like if you're claiming to want a traditional woman, but are you the traditional man? Can you take care of everything?
Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. So let me start from there because all the rest of the stuff was just, I'm gonna leave it alone for now. So average man, even traditional, can take care of a traditional woman's needs. The issue is they go outside of needs and go into wants. Average person needs a house over their head. We need food. We need clothing. We need basic things. An average person in the U.S., this black's making $47,000. Average man overall is making $63,000. An average area takes $30,000 to $60,000 to live in, depending on where you're living at. Average man can take care of a person's needs, but they can't take care of your wants. And that's where people screw up. Now I'm gonna use that to level up. What most men complain about is that I can't afford what she wants. And I want her to go down to what she needs, but she don't care about that. She care about what she wants. And a woman that wants something tends to go for it. So now they're getting educated. And then the man that is less educated is intimidated by the woman that is educated because he doesn't want to go through that. But now we have to go into the thought process of the man. You're not mad at women. You're mad that you can't get the women you want because they don't want you. Something about their standards and something about what they've achieved is above where you're at in life, but she cute to you. She's sexy. You want to have sex with her. And all of a sudden you got to step it up. Not because there aren't other women out there that you can actually get, but you can't get the woman you looking at. And that turns into a problem. So when we start having these conversations and they start pointing that out, hey, this woman that's educated, she's bold, she's this, she's that, she don't want you. Because when it's the man that she wants, he fits a certain criteria that she doesn't do those things with. So we then get upset that we're getting rejected. But you're getting rejected because something that she has accomplished is above what you decided to accomplish. It's not even that you can't. You're the man. Beat your chest. You're the leader. You're smart. You're this, you're that. Well, okay, step up your game if that's the person that you want. Or hell, fuck the game. How about be the person that you claim to be that's within what she's looking for, and then you won't have any problems. Because when I see the women that they describe, when they meet the man that they want, they don't do those things. It's not a question about submission. It's not a question about, too much anything. Because when you're with the person you want, everything seems to fit. But if I got to settle for a fuck ass nigga that I don't want, all of a sudden problems start to arise. Outlander.
Can I ask you a question? Do you think, I would ask, like, women wanting men to level up, right? Can I ask you a question? Do you think there's enough jobs to make more than 100,000 for every single black man and every single man in the United States of America?
It's not about what women want. It's about what that man wants to do for himself and his life and his future is what he wants to achieve in his lifetime. Most settle for whatever they've chose. And then they say, okay, why won't the woman settle with me? Because I've settled here and I think this is enough for you. So you should settle with me. You have to want more. Even though she wants more, the man has to as well.
Well, wait a minute. I got a question. I thought when you
can I hit it real quick, Shannon, too? Because I'm gonna hop off in a second.
Yeah, go ahead.
So the short answer to your question is yes, there are. Especially being that entrepreneurs are one of the biggest things right now. The second part of your question is most people don't even need to make 100,000 in order to truly take care of and exceed and build wealth. So it's a budgeting problem. So you think you need to make over 100,000, but most people that say that don't know how to budget money. So you can still make over 100,000 and still be living check to check. So if you don't understand how money works and how to apply it, then you're going to go wrong there also. So when the last part was also what Mo said, you're starting off with what she wants. Men are supposed to be the leaders. I'm supposed to start off with what I want, and then I'm supposed to find everything that goes along with what I want. The moment I turn around and I leave out of that, I'm trying to go for what she wants. And if I date somebody that's outside of what I want or I can do because of what she wants, you are now picking wrong. And that's when we had that whole pick better conversation. Like, damn, am I choosing the wrong women? And since I'm choosing the wrong women, that's why I'm sexually frustrated. That's why I'm mad. That's why I feel less than, because I'm choosing somebody that's always above what I can personally do. And I can't say that other men can't, because other men exist on that level. So it's a loaded question. On one side, you're budgeting wrong if you think you got to make over 100,000. The second aspect of it is, if you are saying what she wants, where are you in that scenario? Because I'm supposed to be the man that's able to find the woman that is ideal for me. And it seems like a lot of men find the woman that's ideal for somebody else, and then we complain that we can't get them.
I would say this.
Hey man, y'all tap the screen, bro. Get the likes up, bro. Give the panel tap the screen.
Let me say this. I'm not talking about the men who don't need 100,000 to take care of a family. I'm talking about the people who are saying that men are not stepping up to the plate. The women who are saying that men are far behind in making this kind of money. That's what I'm talking about. Because the way economics works, it's a competition. We all can't make 100,000. Somebody has to be poor for you to be to be a millionaire. Not just how the system works. If you
okay, so you started off wrong.
I want to tell you guys.
Lord, nobody.
No. Wait, Shannon, because I got like 5 more. So you hit it wrong again. You went with the I think you start off with they're telling you what they want. It's something off of you. I don't give a damn what somebody else wants. I'm the man. How the fuck do I look judging myself? Wait. This is your standards.
Type of problems.
I didn't say you did. I'm going off of your example. I didn't say this was you. I thought you just gave an example.
I'm giving.
So let me answer your example. A man that is going off what everyone else is saying, be it a man or a woman, you're not a man yourself. You're setting your standards off of the world. You're setting your standards off of everything else. And the man that's leading is setting his standards off of him. I got to lead from where I'm at. I'm not leading from what somebody else told me to be. And no matter who you are, if you're not leading from where you are, then your first problem is I'm trying to jump to something that I can't achieve because I'm listening to somebody who don't even know my standpoint, who doesn't know my perspective, who doesn't know my bank account, who doesn't know my desires. And all of a sudden I start looking for something that ain't for me. My beauty standards is off. Now I'm looking for a model that cares about money and I ain't got no money. My thought process is off. I'm looking for a woman who can balance the books, but I'm scared of her education because I'm not as educated because I don't understand how to balance the books. So when you lead into it with what somebody else thinks first, and then I turn around and I say, I as the man, I'm the leader. Damn, no, you're not. You following somebody else's rules. So when y'all start, I don't think y'all understand that what y'all say tells on you as a man. I'm supposed to find the woman that's for me. I'm supposed to be the leader. I'm supposed to feel confident despite anything else. But all we hear is I'm intimidated by her education. I don't want her to make a whole bunch of money, or she's disrespectful towards me. And why, as a smart man, am I staying in the relationship with the woman that's disrespectful towards me? And I'm telling her to pick better, but damn, I'm choosing horribly. So all of those things that men say only lead back to the fact that I'm choosing wrong. And then when you start looking at those things, it's because my dick got hard and I wanted to fuck her really, really bad. So I went for it and I hope for the best. And there's nothing wrong with you hoping for the best, because hell, you can hit the lottery tomorrow if you play the lottery. But most of y'all don't hit. And then what you find out is that I hit her, but I can't keep her because I got her in the bed, but I can't satisfy all these additional things. And now I'm stressing out as a man, wondering why I need mental health counseling, or wondering why I go red pill and start talking shit about women. And it's always because I'm looking at the woman that don't want me and that I shouldn't try to go for. And I'm also ignoring the woman that would settle for me if I feel like she's settling, or actually going for the woman that loves me because she don't care about none of those things I don't have. She only cares about me. No matter what, when you start with everybody else but you as the leader, it starts sounding like you're not the leader. That's all I'm trying to say.
Nah, but but you're going to something. Now, I'm trying to talk about the mindset of this whole conversation, as far as from a human nature standpoint. It's all about ego. Because if you listen, when they say a boss chick, right? They say a boss woman, right? When I think of a boss like for instance, when I started making money, good money, right? When I started making good money, right? You know what I'm thinking in my mind? Listen. I'm starting making good money. I can take care of my girl. I can maybe start thinking about having a child. That's me making money. But when a woman starts making money, she's only thinking about herself, and maybe if she has offspring. She's not thinking about, well, I can help a man do this, or I can help a man do this. That doesn't typically happens. It doesn't. Because
That's
as a man,
That's because she doesn't want the description of a man you are. You're complaining about somebody that doesn't want you. And every single time we start complaining about somebody that doesn't want us, they're not the problem. They don't want us. I am then the problem. Not only that, if I'm going to sit up here and play the last airbender and then I'm trying to bend Mother Nature to my needs, but I don't understand how to do so, it's not her. I'm the person that's bending everything to my will and my needs, bending everything to my nature. So I apparently need to go back inside of the session that teaches me how to bend things to my needs. But really that means I'm still choosing wrong. I'm steady trying to choose somebody from the fire nation and I'm in the wind nation. So when y'all look at things incorrectly, I'm going to keep talking about the women that are not ideal for me. And I swear every single time men start talking, y'all start talking about the women that aren't ideal for you, and it then sounds like literally begging. Why don't you love me though? Why won't you be with me though? I can do this, I can do that, but it's somebody that ain't looking for anything that you can do. And then we say they're wrong. Women are supposed to be submissive. No, the woman that's for you is supposed to be submissive. I'll be damned if my woman is supposed to be submissive to men overall. She's supposed to come with me, and I don't got a question or problem with submissive whatsoever because she trusts me. Now, this is where I'm gonna land my plane. Most of y'all don't know how to build a relationship with a woman, and that ends up being your problem. And you don't know how to build a relationship with a woman because most of y'all don't know how to communicate with a woman. The sentence structure of which you use does not include the words that women listen to because it's too much bitches, hoes, and complaining about every woman that you don't want. Because when you start back your conversation and you begin explaining to us about somebody else that don't want the man that you are or the man that you're describing, the problem isn't the person that don't want it. The problem is the person with the GPS. You keep GPSing to the woman that don't want you. Fix that. As a man, tell those men, look, nigga, she don't want you. Find the woman that wants you, that lines up with you, that doesn't question you, that everything you do she loves and she appreciates because she's out there. And for some reason, you keep finding somebody else's wife. That's like you trying to find my wife. And where I'm going to land my plane is, damn it, don't y'all motherfuckers always try to go for the woman that's with somebody else because you think you can do more than that person, because you can analyze how much he make, where he go, what he do. And now I'm trying to steal her away because I didn't know who the fuck to find. I'll land up. Also, Jen, I'm going to drop down because I got to do something at 6, but I'll come back.
Don't drop down yet, brother.
I got to. I got to do something at 6, so I got to go. But I promise I'll come back in like 20 minutes.
That's a bet. That's a bet.
What he's saying though, like, men, like that goes back to what I was saying, it's the ego. A man who has more money and more access to resources, he has ego. He gonna think he can have anybody's girl. He can think he can do whatever he wants. That's ego.
Bro, okay, so if everything, so it seemed like men got the biggest ego because it seemed like you keep listening to not even if it come back to ego, it seemed like the men keep having the biggest ego, bro. Because some way somehow every time somebody speaks, you keep finding a way to bring it back to ego, but it seems like it's mostly the men that's having this problem.
Bucks, I'm gonna give you my.
It's our nature. But that's our nature. That's how we got here in the first place.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's no one's nature to be
A woman
egotistical.
can't tell us what our nature is.
It's not. It's not. No, it's not.